Hey there, everybody. This is Ed, and welcome back to another edition of Bagel and Booze, Rank Chug edition. Thought we would get back into doing our The More You Know episodes, but not quite there just yet. So, wanted to get a beer review out. Kind of missed one there. So, with that, we're sticking around Rank and Chug a little bit more. Like I said, allows us to get it out quicker and faster.
Eso es lo que dice él.
That's what he says?
Damn it.
With the beer that I have today, we're going to pick one of a set that I found when I was shopping. Found a set. These ones might just be as painful or as stupid, especially when it comes to the chug side of this. So I guess with that, we'll go ahead and get the beer cam and everything up and just show you what it is. So today's beers, here you can see I got two beers to choose from. Today's beers come from Artisanal Brew Works out of Saratoga Springs, New York. This is a collaboration effort that they've done with Impact Confection. They are obviously the makers of Warhead candy. I thought that confection company might have been out in New York, but did a little quick check and nope, they're out of Wisconsin. So it's not like what we've done for some of the other beers that are collaborations where they're usually working with some local company or whatever. But this one is just, I guess, for whatever they want to do. They got the collaboration. And Warhead candy, if you know anything about it, if you're a child of the 80s, yeah, you know what they are. They are the definition of sour candy. So that's why I said, looking at these, you know, I might be in a world for her when it comes to the chug part. Sipping, we might be able to deal with it because it's obviously sour. How sour it's going to be, have no freaking clue. So, I guess, let me go ahead and we'll choose, I guess, looking at, we got, what we got here? We got blue raspberry and we got their orange pineapple. I'm going to go with the blueberry. I don't know why. I'm just choosing it. My show, my choice, my rules. So let me go ahead. We'll go ahead and get the blueberry poured out and we'll get the taste test, sniff test, and then the chug test going.
I drink and I know things.
So we got everything all poured out for our blue raspberry. I kept calling this thing blueberry. I can't obviously read. Whatever. So it is our blue raspberry sour ale, and as you can kind of see on the beer can, the color is a little bit funky. It doesn't really do it justice because I'm dealing with the green screen there. So, and let me see if I can get it here to show. This thing, as I hold it up to the light, this thing is just, it fits at St. Patrick's in my mind. That's not blue. It definitely is a blue-green. I don't know what it is. So, I've never seen a beer just that color. Reminds me kind of blue carousel, but that's blue. This is more green. So, we got like a green raspberry. I don't know. Whatever the hell it is. So, let's go ahead, give it the sniff test, and give it a drink test. This should be interesting based upon the color. So, right off the bat, it definitely smells of like blue candy. It doesn't smell of just regular good old blueberries. It's got that definite candy blueberry. God, I keep saying freaking blueberry. It's got that blue raspberry smell to it. Like I said, I got blueberry on the head. I have no freaking idea why. So, I guess it's just the color throwing me off. So, in any event, like I said, the smell of it, it definitely comes off, you know, of that candy smell that we get from sweet tarts, warheads, all that type of stuff. So let's go ahead and give it an old taste test and see how it lines up. So Yeah, it does definitely have a sour. It's very thin. Um, yeah, it sits there. It's got a slightly weird taste to it. There's initial hit. It's got that sour. It's got what I kind of imagine. If you kind of somehow melt it down and stuck a sour candy into a beer, it's got that. Um, it definitely is kind of it straddles that this like I said that sweet and the sour side of things. The initial hit obviously was a lot more sour than the follow up one here. As I take additional sips, it's got the sour overtone to it. The blue raspberry, got it right this time. You know, it like I said, it just kind of falls flat. There's not a robust flavor of it. Of when we've had some raspberry ales, raspberry sours, other things, they're more robust. I was actually expecting it to be, for Warheads. Those candies are super sour. They make you pucker. This one, there's that initial kind of hit on it. There's still a little bit on, in the undertones of the beer. We'll give it one more swig. Bigger swigs get a little bit more sour off of it, but it's still just as lacking on an overall actual raspberry. It's got a real kind of artificial taste to it, which I guess the candies are artificial, but in any event, I would expect my beer to kind of have more of a fruit flavor. So I guess for a rating, we'll give this thing like a 2 out of 5. It just, to me, it falls flat. It misses the mark. You're doing Warhead. I get they're trying to balance. They don't want to go super sour and just kind of. But I think they should have. It would have been a perfect opportunity to just kind of get that one that kind of, bam, hits you in the mouth. This one, I don't know. The color, it's interesting. The idea is interesting. But I can't see myself just kind of pounding beer after beer of this. It's definitely a gimmick beer in my mind. So with that, I guess we'll go ahead and find out if it will chug. And it'll be interesting to see. Okay, so it's chugging time. And it's really kind of interesting with this because we poured out a little bit more. I'm still a little bit in the can to kind of top us off. And it's interesting because when it pours out of the can, it definitely has like a blue Windex look, but when it gets into the glass, it just is green. So when we go to chug this, I hope this doesn't go the way of what was it, that Burger King Black Burger or whatever that turns your poop all green. I have no idea. Probably shouldn't be. Whatever, it's YouTube. I have no idea if you're supposed to say that, but whatever. So I guess it's chugging time. So bottoms up. Let's figure out how bad this is. Holy crap. Yeah, this one is not chuggable. Um, I got halfway down on the glass. That initial kind of sour, that kind of chemical candy sour taste really intensified. Um, I guess I could have powered through. I didn't. It just I couldn't finish chugging that. We'll see if I can take the last half of this glass. Can't do it. Oh, holy crap. Yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on. It, this thing definitely is not chuggable under any circumstances. Just that sour, that initial hit that we got when we did the first taste test, it really just sits there. It's underlying, and like I said, even when we were sipping, we still had that under there. It comes to the forefront, and it really hits you. So, in that fashion, where I said they kind of missed the mark on kind of making it really sour, it hits it there when you chug it, but I'm not going to sit there and just chug one of these guys. I may, but on a given day, no. But even still, of that intense sour, there's just something not right on the flavor, smell, balance. Like I said, I had high expectations. Obviously it got the better of me, which I kind of expected, but I expected it to get the better of me in a much different fashion. Just even with just straight up of when you eat too many Warheads and you pay the price. But this, nah, it wasn't for lack of trying. It just, I don't know, something from the taste just kind of, and just, it hit with the sour. So with that, ooh, God, I'm going to finish that down. So with that, I'm done. We're done. This is done. And I thank you all for tuning in to another edition of Bagel and Booze, Rank Chug edition. We'll catch you later.